Hi everyone, it's Chris here from the Atlantic Underground podcast. I hope you're all doing well. Now listen, we've got these beautiful little test kits, and these test kits are what is being handed out to the local children in the schools. Test to protect, and there's a nice sticker there like you get from the dentist. Make it all very appealing to the children. So, rather than just take this on face value, we thought, being the investigative types that we are, we would take it a little bit further and take a look. And inside, it comes with this pamphlet, which says, performing your own rapid COVID-19 test at home using the BD Verita kit. And it gives you the details of what you should do, before you should start. And it tells you what your testing kit contains. It tells you how to put the swab up your nose, how to use the small vial, and how to put it on the test kit. And then all of a sudden, and don't forget this is Nova Scotia Health, it says negative or positive, and that's it. That's all they're telling you. Okay, that seemed a little bit odd to me, that a test kit could be used like somebody would use a pregnancy test at home. And especially when this is something that they're asking the children to do. So I thought, I'm going to look a little bit further into this, be a little bit investigative, and find out what we've got. Well, within the kit, you get your swab, the little vial here with the sealed capping inside. I don't know whether you can see it. There's like a little bit of gel in there. And this here is the test kit from BD Verita, the manufacturer. Now, the first thing that you will notice on these is they have a date on it. And as you can see there, you can see that clearly or not, that's the 26th of May, 2021. Now, these are the test kits that are being sent home to kids now, which at first you think, okay, these are out of date. These shouldn't be used. But there is something backing up again. We've got the sheet on how to do it and how to test it from Nova Scotia. And then Nova Scotia themselves, being good old people, have sent this home. Test to protect kids. Update on expiry dates of the rapid home COVID-19 tests for school-aged children. Okay, fair enough. But what this says here is Health Canada, and I've highlighted it here. But what it's saying is Health Canada recently authorised an extension on the shelf life of the BD Verita rapid test. It says the expiry date has been extended to 10 months. And that 10 months is beyond the original date. And just in case, or some of us not being so intelligent, they do actually help out. And if you find the original expiry date, and that expiry date there matches our expiry date, it now says that will be good right the way through to the 26th of March in 2022. 2023, sorry. Yeah, 2022. There we go. We'll get it right. So, that there gives you 10 months extension on something that they had already deemed had expired. So, I thought, okay, do we trust these people to tell us this information? Well, no, we don't, because they keep lying to us. So, what we did, we obtained from BD Verita the actual details on how long these are supposed to go on for. Now, they do admit here, they say that BD is happy to inform you that testing has been completed to support a shelf life expiration date of up to 12 months. Okay, that sounds good. Well, that means 12 months. That covers the 10 months, doesn't it? Well, apparently not, no. Because that 12 months is the 12 months from when it's produced. And it goes on here to say, these lots were originally dated with an expiry of 6 months, and data supports a 6-month extension, giving 12 months in total, directly from the manufacturer. So how Nova Scotia can give us this chart from its health department telling us it's 10 months, and I have from the manufacturer a letter direct, and just in case, let's have a look on here. Let's find ours. Here we go, 26, and if I can request this, that means, I've just highlighted it for you, if I can request this from the manufacturer, surely that's what Nova Scotia Health would have done. But all of a sudden, you're going to see the dates have changed on here. The manufacturer is now telling us that the new expiry date that these tests should not be used beyond is actually the 26th of November. That's this month. 26th of this month. Yet here we have extended dates from Nova Scotia Health telling us that it's the 26th of March 2022, which they intend on continue using. Now, if that doesn't raise alarms initially, it should do, but that's not all, and it never is just all, is it? Because we can't leave it alone, we have to dig a little bit deeper. This is the swab that comes in the kit, okay? Now, we believe that this swab isn't the right swab that would actually come with the standard manufacturer's kit. It's not their swab. And also, on this swab, you're going to see, and again I've highlighted it so you can see it. There we go. It says sterile, and next to it, it has 2 letters, EO. Okay. Most people aren't going to know what that means, but I'm going to tell you. And you can look this up on the internet and see what this is. On these swabs, on the tip that's going to go up the child's nose, it's sterilised. But it's sterilised with ethylene oxide. That's what the EO means in the highlighted part of this. If you look up ethylene oxide, you're going to find out that it is a known carcinogen. This has no right going up your child's nose, and certainly no right to be in a kit that's testing for illness on a child. I think it's completely wrong. But that's not all. No, it never is. We have here the information talking about the swabs. And this is COVID-19 point of care screening intake form. It says, self-collected nasal swabs are permitted when observed by a healthcare professional or trained individual. Training is required for anyone collecting or observing self-collected nasal swabs and for all individuals performing these tests to ensure that important quality and reporting standards are met. So, these self-testing kits, they are saying, and this is directly manufacturers' words, and they are saying that when, self-collect nasal swabs are permitted when observed by a healthcare professional or trained individual. They don't want you doing this on your own. Now, I'll guarantee if these are getting sent home in these bags, back home for kids to test themselves, first of all, you're not going to be in a sterile environment. You're going to be at home, and you know what kids are like, I know what my kids are like. The likelihood of them being germ-free when they do this test is very slim. They're going to be in contact with a lot of things around the home, probably come in, stroke the cat, fuss the dog, played with the toys in the bedroom that has been kicking around the floor for God knows how long. They're going to have germs on them. This is going to, most likely, as they peel the top of the swab off, contaminate whatever they're doing, and who knows what this will test. Now it says here, again, I try and highlight the information that I've got. remove the BD Verita COVID-19 Rapid Antigen Kit from storage and allow the kit components to reach room temperature. Allow 30 minutes. How many kids are coming home from school? Bear in mind that we're coming into the months now where it's getting a lot colder. And they've got this kit and they're excited. Mum, Dad, who are probably going along with it anyway. We've got this, we need to do it. There's nothing in the information pack that gets sent home from school that relays the manufacturer's advisements that this needs to reach room temperature between 15 and 30 degrees for at least 30 minutes before using. So there's another flaw in the test. And there's more. So here we have the equipment required, okay? The equipment and supplies that are required for doing this test. It says you need a secure record and data storage. You need a PC, laptop and printer, okay? But you also need a timing device. And you also need the BD Verita COVID-19 antigen test kit, okay? Which most people are thinking that's that kit that's getting sent home by the schools. Okay. But at the bottom here it says you need a BD Verita Plus analyzer. A BD Verita Plus analyzer. Now I looked in the bag. There's nothing in there that's a BD Verita Plus analyzer. There's the SARS-CoV device. There's the swab. And then there's the little vial for dipping it in. That's all you get. Okay. So I was thinking, well, what is the analyzer that they're talking about, which we don't have? So we look at the information from the manufacturer here, which talks about, you know, insert the test device into the analyzer, read the result from the analyzer, and then record the results, and then discard the testing equipment. And it takes 15 minutes for that. This is like a USB port. But this is where these test kits need to be put in. There's a special machine, a special analyzer that once you've done this test, which is why if you go and do an antigen test before you fly anywhere, you're going to get in a secure environment, in an area where it's a doctor's or, you know, some kind of a special lab. They're going to do the test in a clinical setting. They're going to put it in, put it onto the rapid testing kit. Then they're going to pop that into the machine. And that machine is going to, over a 15-minute period, tell you and verify whether the test is, you know, a negative or a positive is actually confirmed. So if kids are testing positive on these, and that's being recorded, and they're saying this is how many cases, that doesn't count. It doesn't count because this doesn't go into this machine for final verification. You know, and we look a little bit further into it here, and it says the BD Verita COVID-19 rapid antigen test is used for screening purposes only and cannot be used as a definitive test to diagnose COVID-19 infection. Okay, well, why is that? The information on this form here tells us that the BD Verita COVID-19 rapid antigen test detects an active COVID-19 viral infection throughout the infection cycle starting 1 to 3 days prior to the onset, and that a person may actually test negative whilst infected if it's not been active long enough in the body. It says if the test is a negative result, it does not guarantee that an individual is not contagious. So, we've got a massive potential here for false positives, false negatives. It's not going to get verified in a $15,000 machine that's required because the schools don't have them. So right now, my concern is, why are these kits, which the health authority is lying about on the dates, saying that they can be extended way beyond what the manufacturer has actually told us, and we have the evidence here to prove that. The fact that they're allowing children to do these tests on their own, send them home like it's homework in a bag with a nice little sticker on. And then if they test positive, it's picked up anything else in the room, the environment, on the hands, whatever. Are they just going to record these as positive tests to reinforce the mandates that they're putting down around us? Why would anybody go and buy out-of-date things? I don't go to store and buy out-of-date food. It normally tastes awful. And there's a reason that it's out of date. Because it's no good anymore. Was there a deal to be done here that we're not aware of? Because I would love to know what the cost of this testing kit was. How much is the taxpayer actually paying here in money for the government and the health, who are supposed to be the top tier of experts in this matter, to do things in a manner that I think is actually foul play? There's something wrong here. If you need to look at it, the data altered by NS Health. What else have we got? Wrong swabs. Not Klaus swabs, just wrong swabs, although he's wrong as well. And the fact that they don't have the equipment to test it. If you've received one of these home with your children, let us know how that test went. Let us know where things went after you did that and what kind of issues you may have faced. Because if the whole family's just been put into quarantine at home for 2 weeks, that means people can't work, can't earn money, leave the house, go shopping, do whatever it is they need to do, see friends, meet up. That's quite the punishment for something that has so many possibilities of giving a wrong reading. So let me know what you think about that. Also, don't forget to support us on the Atlantic Underground podcast. Get this information out there. Share it. Put it on your timeline. Share it to groups that you're in. Share it to your friends on Messenger. Because if they're not aware of this, they should be. Don't forget, you'll find us on the Atlantic Underground podcast. There's been many people who've put videos up like this exposing the truth in the past who've been deleted. If you see me disappear, you'll find me on other platforms. I'll let you know if they've tried to do that. But hey, let's push the boundaries here, because things aren't getting any better after 2 years and nobody else is coming up with the right solutions for this. So let's all work together, get our heads together. Let's get this problem solved. Take care, everyone. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much.